Go, Iboga. Yeah.
So you're gonna look at me and answer the question.
Yep. Écoute. Quand tu commences, on le voit le mongongo comme ça.
Yeah, just a little bit of mongongo.
C'est un peu seulement. Petit volume, essaie de jouer un peu, je vois.
All right. So I want you to introduce yourself. Say what your title is here, and then a little bit about your journey to becoming a shaman.
Wow, the fire. It's gonna be a problem here. Okay, ready to go?
Yep.
Action.
Action.
Hello there. My name is Mugenda Mikala. I'm a 10th-generation Bwiti shaman in Gabon, born and raised in Gabon, and I've been trained by my grandfather on my mom's side. And this is the land where I was trained. Where first of all, I grew up here, and I was trained here.
Can you tell me what made you decide to open your doors and allow access to the medicine and to the tradition to Westerners and outsiders?
Well, that's a good question. I didn't decide that. The medicine did. That was not me. You know, I was peacefully here, just, doing my work with locals and stuff, and until the medicine came on a vision to ask me to go to the West to spread the healing of the teaching of Iboga medicine. So that was not me. That was from medicine.
And can you talk about what was the vision that you got, and where was that?
Well, it was long ago. That was one in one of my initiation, because in the Bwiti tradition, the Missoko Bwiti, we have four major initiations that we do as a man, and the fifth one, it's the Mabunina Mudanga for a woman. So in one of those four initiations that I did, I saw that was 12 years before, until 12 years after. I had the same vision coming, because first of all, back then I didn't understand. I was kind of a little young. I didn't understand the meaning of the very special vision, so I kind of neglected for a minute. 12 years later, the vision came back, and it was verbal. So that means me seeing a vision, and then the medicine talking at the same time. Yeah, so that was the way it happened.
Answer that again. You said you saw the Statue of Liberty, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's start there.
Okay, so what made you decide to open your doors and allow access to the medicine and to the tradition to Westerners?
Well, it was not my decision. It was Iboga medicine decision, and who asked me to go to the West to spread its healing and its teachings. Yeah, so that was not me making up.
And you saw the Statue of Liberty and you didn't know what it was?
Back then, I kind of knew what it was, because in school we kind of study that, study history and all over the place. So previously on one of my initiation, I saw the Statue of Liberty, and me being there, I didn't put up, in the meaning. I didn't know exactly why I was seeing it, because I've never been there before, born and raised in Gabon. So it didn't matter to me. And then 12 years later, that same vision came back. That's now was put in words, asking me to go. Mugenda, this is time, you have to go. Where? What? You're going to West. But West, like West where? And that's how the Statue of Liberty came again. And then I was pointing me to that Statue of Liberty. It's like, you're going there, the West. Like, okay, well, let's do it. Yeah, that's how it happens.
Okay. So the Bwiti tradition in Iboga medicine was highly guarded for over 10,000 years. Why is now the time to spread the medicine and the tradition?
Well, that's also an interesting question. The Bwiti and the Iboga medicine was kept secret to protect it from humankind. As you know, humankind, we're so good at destroying things. All the good nature that's been given to us from God, we think we know better. So we always want to choose to do things the way we understand. You know what I mean? The way we think, the way we imagine things should be. But when it comes to nature, not a single humankind can destroy or change the course of it. So that's pretty much why, our people keep their medicine secret, you know what I mean, just to protect it. But nowadays, you can see a lot of people starting even to change, the way of doing it. The different medicine plants out there, they got messed up based on the same situations. Man, they're just thinking they know better. So that's one of the reasons, our people kept it secret, just to protect it, against humankind, not to be destroyed.
So why is now the time? Did the medicine tell you it's time?
Well, the medicine, it came back again, to just release the medicine to the whole world. That's part of it. Otherwise, like, why am I be going traveling all over the place looking for what? We're sitting here, we all happy here. Yeah.
Could you tell me what is the process for people coming to a healing retreat? Like, what does the whole retreat look like?
Well, there's different retreats, Well, I would say different treatments. People come in for psycho-spiritual journeys. People be coming for physical healings. People be coming for physical healing, including mental healings. People come in for initiations, rite of passage, both men and women. So it depends of what someone is coming, for. And we have different sessions that we do, starting with a psycho-spiritual journey. People will come and start with psycho-spiritual journey to heal themselves, to heal body, mind, and soul. Yes.
What is the psycho-spiritual ceremony and what happens during that ceremony?
Wow, that's a good one. Every single human being, especially you guys from the West, you need a psycho-spiritual journey. A psycho-spiritual journey, it's a journey that takes someone deep into themselves, where they become their own witness. Not a dream state, not just on, using the imagination. First of all, they get a body detox, a real body detox, to set the body to zero, becoming like a little baby. And then we have what we call a psycho detox. A psycho detox, that still includes in the psycho-spiritual journey. A psycho detox it's a journey that really helps someone to empty the mind from all the garbage, all the drama, you name it, anything. We're talking about the mind. That's why it's called psycho detox. And then we have what we call a spiritual discovery. Spiritual discovery, it's where the person will go deep in a life journey, becoming their own witness to meet their own soul, at least for the first time. A lot of people, like I'm talking right now, they think it's a bullshit, right? But it's not. If you don't know, you have to find out. You know what I mean? So, a spiritual discovery, you go life journey. That's not me or one of my guys telling you what it is. You have to go there on your own, being your own witness to meet your soul and have a live conversation with your soul, at least for the first time. Because a lot of people walking every day on the street, working, doing everything they want to do, they have no idea what's going on with them. They have no idea what's going on with them. So they have to go and meet their own soul and then, have a live conversation to really make it straight with their own soul.
So during that psycho-spiritual journey, you take people to meet their soul and you take them to the moon. How did you come up with that?
Again, I never came up on anything. I don't design things. That's all the medicine doing. Going to the moon. Well, you guys in the West, you said you're going to the moon, right? Is that true? Nobody in a physical form can go to those things. The only way you go there, it's on a spiritual level. And you have to have a medicine like Iboga to take you to the moon. We go on the moon live. And this is not a belief. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You want to find out, just do it. We take people to the moon, to find out about different situations, because the moon is the highest female spirit in the whole planet. And she knows everything. Nobody hides from it. Since the day it got conceived, the moon knows. Matter of fact, especially for you women, you know what it is, the moon. She's your best friend. She comes and clean you out all the time, every month. She's the one kind of directing life to the ground here. So going to the moon, it's a good journey. I'm not gonna say a lot of it, but you want to find out, you have to do it. You have to come and do it. That way you go there live. And also from the moon, it's a gateway to meet your ancestors. Your lineage. You can go all over, all the way to 5, 10, 15, 20 generations down the line. Of the line, yeah.
Why is it that you take people to the moon instead of the sun or another planet?
Well, there's no difference actually. You know, I have a lot of guys going to the sun too. So it's not like nobody can go to the sun. See, when you go on the spiritual level to the sun, it's not burning like we have. You know, we have the sun here in the physical form. You know, physical level. You know, the spiritual level is different. The sun is not burning there. Yeah. So anyone can go to the sun as well.
I've heard that the moon is a female spirit. What is she like?
Well, if you want to find out, what about going there on your own? Yeah. It's a beautiful being.
Why is meeting your soul so important to healing?
See, that's a very important question. A human, we are built in two forms, the physical form and the spiritual form. Our physical form, it's the one that we have here, we can touch. You know, this is the body, that's the physical form. Now, we have now the spiritual form. The spiritual form, that's the soul. Without a soul, we won't be alive. We won't. So our soul is our GPS. Our soul is everything to us. It's our map. It's everything. It's our bodyguard. It's everything. So as a human, really, based on what I know, not what I believe, as a human, any human should be at least once meet their own soul life journey and have a conversation with it. Because whatever we're doing, since we become adult, messing up around, we're pissing ourselves off. We're sabotaging ourselves. When we're sabotaging ourselves, when we're doing drugs, alcohol, all those things, our soul is getting it and getting pissed off, getting sad, getting all of like misery, is suffering. So if your soul is suffering, you're suffering too. So therefore, any human, it's the birthright to go and meet their own soul and apologize directly to them, in a very deep way. Otherwise, misery will still be there because that's the price to pay when you're abusing nature.
Why is Iboga medicine so special and have such a reputation for healing things like addiction, PTSD, and mental health issues?
Well, Iboga, it's very special, as you said, because it's the godfather of all the plants here on Earth here. And again, it's not a belief, it's a fact. You know what I mean? That's the only medicine plants that has two spirits in one plant, male and female, all wrapped up together. And he has it's one of the powerful medicine plant. He has one of the powerful spirit in that plant. That's the only medicine that can take anyone living on Earth here to a spiritual, to the spiritual world, life journey. That's it.
So you mentioned that Iboga does physical healings. Can you list off some of the physical issues it can help with?
Well, we have addiction, for instance. Nowadays the world has got messed up with addiction. The Iboga medicine will detoxify someone and set the body to zero like a new baby. Without any withdrawals, no cravings whatsoever. And we have different, people suffering from, back pain, all those diseases, Parkinson's, all those diseases, Iboga will help. There's no question because, he knows what to do. He tells us what else to take as different plants and medicine, to combine for the healing, for the spiritual healing. So that's on the physical side. Then you have the spiritual side. Of course, again, mental problems. I don't see any other medicine plants out there really who can really help someone properly. Because you see, especially you guys in the West, you think in healing it's a journey. Okay? No, life it's not a healing journey. Healing, you have to heal yourself one time and move on. You enjoy your life. You enjoy your life. You're happy for the rest of your life. You don't want to constantly be healing yourself all the time. That's just like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? No. So to heal yourself, it's so easy. Healing the mind with all those mental problems, well, you need something strong. You need a medicine that was really specialized on a mental healing, not some pills. They will numb you with pills. Like, look at you guys in the West. How many psychiatric hospitals you have there? Tons. How many psychiatric hospitals we have in Gabon? One in the whole country. You go to that psychiatric hospital, you can't, Gabonese people was there. Mostly it's from voodoo crop. But not just because someone lost their mind and then they end up in psychiatric hospital. No, we take care of them in the villages, by taking them to the Iboga medicine. They get initiated, they get a treatment, and they get better. But if you're loading people with pills, people suffering from mental illness with pills, it doesn't work. That's how you keep your guys there 5 years in treatment. Stop it. That's not the way. No. See, yeah, mental health issues. Iboga addresses that, and people get better. That's all he does.
I'm gonna ask him.
Okay. Well, my name is Mugenda Mikala. I'm a 10th-generation Bwiti Shaman in Gabon. We are here in Gabon, Central West Africa. This is Mugenda village, and it's Iboga retreat center. That's where we are right now. That's where everything's happening. This is where the showtime's happening. For people who's coming for healings, pre-initiations, initiations, rite of passage, self-discovery. This is what we do here. We are medicine people. We work with medicine, every type of medicine here. We are not just Iboga medicine. We have more than 5,000 different herbs and plants that we use for, different healings.
Who trained you, and how long did it take you to become a shaman?
Wow. I was trained by my grandfather on my mom's side. And that actually, when I see, this is Luca, it's Kombo, it's Mubengi. Mubengi Morateta, that's my grandson. And you have Kanga here. Kanga is my second daughter. That's her son. So when I'm seeing him, actually it's reminding me my own story, my grandfather. And then I was trained, I would say like around 22 years. That's how long it takes to become one, to become a good shaman, ready to go. At least 22 years training. And you have to achieve all the 4 initiations. Rite of passage, all things. And learn the jungle, herbs and plants, and then more importantly, the spirituality, the spiritual part of a human being.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
We're good?
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a pan.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Maybe if you guys can get back into.
Yeah, I want to thank the time to
Yeah.
just read my mind.
Yeah.
Good? Or one more?
I'm good. One more. Can do a pan
Yeah,